Attention. Go.
Powering off the start there in the Thames Challenge Cup Open 8. Thames on the right-hand side of your screen are just ahead, probably in those first opening strokes. So powerful over the City of Bristol Rowing Club B crew.
Yeah, and I love the start of the 8. It's just raw power. You can hear the oars going in and the cha, cha, cha. It's a lovely thing to behold.
It's brutal, the start of an X-race. Just got to get your bow ball ahead and keep moving. This boat is about momentum. You want to get it up and moving. The boat weighs 97 kilos, and then add up how many bodies you've got in there and oars. There's almost a metric ton to try and get moving. We need all those weight sessions right now as we look down at the City of Bristol. You can probably feel that Thames have moved on them.
Yeah, and you know, this is where you have to stay composed, right? You have your plan, you have your strategy, and you need to execute. So the question is, can they get more out of the boat, more speed out of the boat by staying relaxed and efficient?
Yeah, it's always a tough gig, isn't it, to come up against a crew that's one of the favourites, and that City of Bristol crew, with the qualifiers to get here, have had a race already. Last Friday, we do a whole qualifying regatta. You can't just turn up here at Henley, you have to be deemed good enough. And then beyond that, there's a qualification regatta. But as we look back at them now, Thames on the left-hand side of your screen right now. We've got a comfortable one length as we head off the end of the island.
Yeah, and the question is, you know, like Thames has, I think, all the way down to a C boat. So this is their A boat. So there's a lot of competition inter-squad just to make it here, just to be in that top boat.
That's what people don't understand, is, I guess, it's quite hard to explain. Imagine you're in like a football team or a netball team, you're probably in the same squad, whereas rowing, you train in that squad all year, but at the end of it, when the big races come, Henley Royal Regatta is brutal. You have the 8 fastest people in there, and your mates might not make the same crew as you.
Yeah, and it's one of the things that I love about this sport is that you are basically competing against your teammates the whole year, and then, but you know what, you're still together, you're still a team, and it's great to see the camaraderie, and you'll see it on the shores as crews come down throughout the week, how they cheer for each other, how they support each other.
Yeah, you want your club to be successful, but you also want to be in that boat as well, don't you?
Well, you know, there's no lack of competition in this booth right here.
Okay, I think you did it in single sculler keel, so I'll give you that. But I've got quite a few mates that can race in an 8 with me. But that Thames crew there, you know, the depth of this club based in Putney in southwest London on the Tideway. The club is right at the start of the start rate of the race, of the boat race. They've won multiple times here in recent years. Their squad is so strong, men's and women's, and a name we say quite often when we link it to the Thames Cup, because the Thames Rowing Club have won it quite a few times. And right now, they're going through that 40 marker. You'll see the flag drop to let the timing team know that the first crew is past the 40 marker, and it's no doubt it's in the hands of Thames Rowing Club A.
Yeah, and we spoke about this a little bit earlier, but you know, these crews here, they have jobs. And so it's interesting to see this Thames crew is actually average age a little bit younger than the City of Bristol crew. Not that that is going to impact, you know, sort of the results, but you have a lot of like youth and vigor in this Thames Rowing Club boat.
Yeah, so they're balancing working, and some of them are rowing coaches, some of them have jobs in the city. You have a real range of people here with how they balance that rowing and that training. I think is incredibly hard. You'll see them, if anyone happens to walk over Putney Bridge at 6 AM on a morning, they'll be out there rowing through the dark, cold winter months. Same with the City of Bristol. These rowers here you'll see will be training around their jobs.
Yeah, and I saw in one of the comments about an athlete that wanted to thank his wife for allowing him to get up on those early mornings and train. And it's, you know, when you have a kid, that's Alexander Lawrence there. You know, I'm racing this year for my granddad. You know, there's so much family involved. He's like his wife Emily. You know, for letting him train. You know, can you imagine? Also, like when you have young kids, you know, it's tough.
Yeah, that is hard. It's a sacrifice these rowers make, and to be honest, we're grateful for it because they bring out these incredible crews to race down this course, and they all push the level up, don't they? You're looking at the outstanding Thames crew there who are making it look easy, but without the depth of this competition, you just wouldn't get those top crews. So City of Bristol, great shot there. Again, we've said it all afternoon. Great synchronicity, maybe a bit outclassed, outpowered by the Thames crew, but fair play to this Bristol crew because they're still powering it along as they come to the enclosures.
Yeah, you know, it was hard to find something wrong with their rowing there, and so they're not doing anything wrong, and you can't control your competition. And so it's just amazing to watch them race. The Thames crew here is taking it down, taking the rating down. You can see right now, nice and relaxed. They've got the race well in hand, and right now they're looking, you know, not looking towards tomorrow yet, because there's still a lot that can happen. But they are working to just get in a nice row here.
Yeah, that's what you want. They know they've got a long week. Okay, it's Tuesday, the finals on Sunday. You've got to get through 6 days of racing. It's about using your pennies, your beans that you've got in your back pocket. You don't want to spend them all at once, do you?
Yeah, and as you mentioned before, you know, with the conditions the way they are today, being heat, it's, if you have the lead, it's a great opportunity just to sort of make sure that you get the race in control, and then you're nice and relaxed, and you're sort of conserving that energy and making sure that you're optimizing your performance.
These multicolored hats, probably all representing their university clubs or their first clubs, I'd imagine, going down through this black, red and white of Thames. They're really in control there, look powerful, look long. They can look back knowing they've got through this first day. Comfortable row of a really punchy City of Bristol crew, but no match for this Thames crew today.
Yeah, you can see Thames crosses the line there. And City of Bristol is bringing it on here, and they're still giving, you know, still giving it their all right there. It's great rowing.
As you would in your Henley race. That's the cheers from Thames Rowing Club as they take the win in the Thames Rowing Club A over City of Bristol Rowing Club B.